Syrians are celebrating the overthrow of Bashar al-Assad, marking the end of a brutal and bloodthirsty dictatorship that has systematically tortured, disappeared, and massacred its own citizens for years. Even as thousands of imprisoned Syrians are freed and Syrian refugees begin returning home, we can't ignore the global proxy war playing out between rival world powers. The US, Russia, Israel, Iran, and Turkey are all pulling Syria's strings to fulfill their own agendas. It's no secret that America and the UK have long backed militia groups in Syria, and that US troops and private military contractors are quietly on the ground in Syria under the veneer of fighting ISIS. Remember, the CIA spent $1 billion training Syrian rebels linked to al-Qaeda, while the UK spent £350 million pushing regime change in Syria. Indeed, the rebel forces that have now taken over Syria and toppled the Assad regime are led by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, a former al-Qaeda affiliate. For over a decade, Russia and Iran have propped up their staunch ally, Assad, to maintain their influence in the region. Meanwhile, the US and Israel have sought to destabilize Syria to neuter Iran's power and to advance Israeli security. For years, Israel has been violating Syrian territorial sovereignty. It occupied the Golan Heights in 1967 and has since annexed and settled the region. Since last October, Israel has bombed Syria at least 220 times. Now, predictably, Israel has taken the opportunity to seize even more Syrian territory and has reportedly been bombing Damascus. As a former NATO commander revealed 2 decades ago, the US has long sought to destabilize 7 majority Muslim countries, including Syria, Libya, Lebanon, and Iran. That game plan is still underway. Syrian rebels may have freed their country from Assad's repression, but Syrians are still at the mercy of foreign imperialists and sectarian militias.